Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Here comes Dortch on the return.
Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. Down the left sideline. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Cards are on the board first here this afternoon.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
The football will come out to the 25 as McCloud will not return it. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
13 yards there and a Niner first. Now he'll try to run with this.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
You look at this Arizona defense.
They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. 19 yards that time for number 19. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He's going to use his legs here.
And they'll wind up
up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down. He's going to keep this again. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
I have to believe that if you're the team trying to block a field goal, you don't mind this weather. All right, the rain probably is going to help you because so many things can go wrong for the guys trying to kick the ball. It's as simple as maybe you just lose your footing. You kind of spin out like a tire in the snow, not getting traction, and you create a space and someone comes through.
And I think for everybody, snapper, holder, kicker, everything slows down maybe a fraction of a second. And a fraction of a second and a field goal try, that can be all the different.
I love how you described that. Everything slows down, but it's a deliberate slowdown, isn't it?
Yep.
Because everyone's trying to be more careful and more deliberate to make sure it's executed.
Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. More the motion man right. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Murray now on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Cardinals hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's going to look deep for more. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Here's Purdy. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Second and a couple. Purdy will look to throw again here. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And Greg Dortch now to return it. Well, there's the always dangerous Rondale Moore. He and this offense ready to begin the upcoming series. There was a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the
ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And Connor going to pick up a Cardinals first down as he's going to get this up to the 20-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion is Dortch. Throwing again, Murray. To Connor on the check down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Being chased out left.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Here's Murray. That second down play nets a -4.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
To throw, it's Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cardinals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Final play of the half, Purdy.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Forecast. For more of the same, the rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
He's got a man, complete. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 47 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught inside the 15. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big pickup of 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. This is caught. Touchdown.
Rondale Moore
with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Cardinals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line. So good opportunity for this offense with solid field position.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. They run with McCaffrey off the option. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 33.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. Talanoa Hufanga, a first-time All-Pro last year, up to make the tackle.
Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The Cardinals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Carter straight ahead.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
They'll run for it with Connor.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Throwing here, Purdy.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Back to throw, Purdy.
Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 78 yards.
And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now is Murray. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Marquise Brown, his second touchdown of the game, his third of the year.
And the Cardinals are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Escapes the defender.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the right.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
2nd down and 4. This is Connor running right, and he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
They'll run with Carter, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. A give running right is Connor. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Arizona, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the